What's up, YouTube? This is AlexFails, but you can just call me Alex, and today we are going to be looking at Spoiler Alert, which is a new indie game that was just released on Steam, and you might be wondering what it's about. And it does look like a platformer from the start, which it is. So we'll just get right into that. I'm not controlling it at the moment, this is like a tutorial, but basically the premise of this game is that you start at the end, and you play from the end to the beginning. So here we are at the end with the final boss, Mr. Death Bunny. Come to get the princess, have you? Just give up right now. You will not get to her. But as you can see, one little jump destroys the final boss. Nice and easy. And we have rain falling as we get to the castle, or it's like a ruined castle, with Princess Tomato. How did you get past Mr. Death Bunny? Chili Pepper Knight. We are a chili pepper that is wearing a knight's helmet. That's amazing. It's a great concept. Ha! No challenge for a strong chili like me. Now come on, Princess Tomato. You're coming with me. That's kind of weird, because it was like we, kidnapped her. But whatever. Congratulations, you've beaten the game. Continue onwards to the credits. So we already beat the game in like 10 seconds or so, 15. Very quick. Except it's not the end. Or, well, not the beginning. The game is now in reverse, and you are in the last level. Undo everything to avoid time paradoxes, and make it back to the first level. Good luck. So, as you can tell, we're now moving in reverse, which is how the majority of the game is played, except for that very beginning part, I believe. I have not played through the entire game. I have played through the first world just to get a hang of it, and it was very fun. We already read all that. So I really like this game. The art is nice. I like having to go for getting gold and perfect on every level. I like the concept of undoing everything. You're playing from the end to the beginning, and you have to unkill the enemies. So if it were not previously killed, we would have just had to dodge it. Otherwise, we would have died. Now, for the most part, I'm going to get gold on every single level, and we'll see how that goes for a first run while recording. But if not, I'm just going to redo the level, and I'm going to do it until I get gold, just like that. I really like the music. There are no sound options in this game besides just turning off the music, but it's a bit loud for my liking, but it's nice and it fits the mood. So I just turned the volume down, and that's very doable, and everyone's able to do that, so it's no big deal. So as you can tell, we already got 2 perfects. We're gonna have to the jump distance is hard to get a hang of at first because you jump fairly slowly, but it's doable, and you can all do it in time. Now, since this coin is not like grayed out, we don't want to get the coins that aren't, because we didn't originally get them, and that would cause a time paradox, and time paradoxes are bad. We don't want to do that. Now we have spikes here. Spikes are obviously bad for many reasons, and so we just dodged them. And I like the trees in the background with their smug faces and closed eyes. It's a nice touch. Now I think we can do this. Nope. Time paradox. As you can see, you do not want to do that. So you have to time it out your jumps just perfectly, and just to barely land on its head. So we are going to do that just so I can get the gold, because I don't want, I mean, come on. Well, actually, I already have the gold in this, so I really don't need to redo it, just for your sake. You can tell, basically, to get the gold, you have to do it first time, undo everything, don't create any time paradoxes, and then you have to finish it. If you cause even one time paradox, then I believe you get a silver, and nobody wants that. So right here we got a grate, which is a silver, and that's garbage. But I already have the gold in this level, so I'm just going to continue. It's whatever. But I want to set a good example. For the most part, I'm going to attempt to do gold. So we want, in this part, we want to revive our lost powers, which we had dragon powers. So we want to jump in the spikes and get that back. And nice perfect here. Here is an interesting part which can add some difficulty to a degree. Is we have to press the right trigger to catch our fireball. Since we had fired it. That's like, it adds for more mechanics that add to the game. And I find it's really a nice touch. It's interesting. And you have to jump and catch this fireball here. Not bad, not too bad. The first world, honestly, is not terribly difficult. I did have a bit of trouble, like right there. I believe on my first playthrough, it took me like 3 tries before I realized not to jump to catch that coin. And it's just, you have to refrain, because like, I always want to get everything, but you don't want to get that coin, and just try to avoid it. Because it was not grayed out. Like these coins here, you can get those, or unget them, if you will. And we're going to catch this fireball. We did not catch that fireball. It's okay. It's going to be okay. Because we could just do it again. Except we're going to get a silver, but I already got the gold. It's okay. So we're going to catch that. It's great. These gnomes don't know what hit them. So we're going to continue. Honestly, the first world... Oh, we don't want to do that. That's bad. The first world takes about, I want to say, 15-20 minutes to get all the gold on. At least that's what it took me, I believe. 15-20 minutes. Something like that. As long as you... It doesn't... Like, if you're decent at platformers, you should be able to do it just fine. It's not terribly difficult unless you're not paying attention right there. Like, I was just... I did it again. It's alright. It's nice and it's fun. And I do believe that after you complete, or uncomplete, as you would say for this game, the main story, which is 3 worlds of 30 levels each, 90 levels total, you do unlock speedrun mode, which I may take a look at in a later video. So that should be interesting, a speedrun. I don't think I quite jumped. Okay, that was a close one. Easy gold right there. Here we have to jump over the spikes for obvious reasons. These signs make you change directions, so you have to watch out for that. I did not get that the first time around, and I just ended up having to circle back. But it's no big deal. You can still get gold first try as long as you don't die. And this part I had a little bit of trouble on timing it out perfectly. But here, when we go and we pass a beaver, which is interesting. Nice little beaver there. No, I do not want to redo that. And we have mushrooms make you jump. And I thought this was going to be a boss right here, but you just jump on these guys to not die. But if you do get squashed by one of these guys, you will get an achievement. So if you want to do that your first time around, that's great. I mean, I don't want any time paradoxes. God. If we can just time our jumps perfectly and not fail completely on video, then God, okay. The less we fail on video, the better. But you know, it's part of the process. Whatever. I'm not perfect. I'm not the best at these type of games. In fact, I'd consider myself garbage. But they're doable. And this is, I believe it's on sale for 20% off on Steam at the moment. So get it while you can. I mean, it's $6 and something, I believe. And it's, so far, I think it's definitely been worth the money. It's just, like, we'll see how long it takes for us to complete, like, 100% everything. But, so far, it's definitely held up. I like it. I like it a lot. It's a new spin on things. The artwork's nice. The gameplay is fun and challenging. Although it could be, like, I can see it's not insanely challenging, although there might be a hard mode or something. But I mean, we can look forward to that, because I'm always up for more of a challenge. With Sir Chili Pepper Knight here, getting me all these greats. God, I'm garbage. But I did already get the golds, so it's okay. Basically, we're just gonna run through these, and I'm gonna show you how to beat every single level here. And it's not terribly difficult, it's fairly straightforward. You just need to time your jumps right, and, you know, watch out for the rising rain. Here, I believe, I just missed that, but we need to jump on this mushroom, grab this coin, avoid those two, jumping on this mushroom, and then we have to unkill this guy here. Not terribly difficult, but on my first try, I think it took me like 4 or 5 times. Now, this button here, it raises that log, so of course that's necessary, and then we have one of these guys again, and we just have to dodge. Unless he was in the background, I don't know. I'm not sure about that. But it didn't seem like we jumped on him. So, was that a treasure chest? Whoa, 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 whoa. Can I get that? Is that one of the... There are 3 secret treasures that are hidden in the game. But I'm not sure if that's one of them or not, or whatever. I don't know. It's a treasure chest, and how would I go about grabbing that? I want to know. Would I, okay. I'm gonna try something, because, I know, nope, that's not it. I just know, like, that hand comes up, for you to move it around. You can, I thought I was gonna be able to click on it, maybe, and acquire that piece of treasure, but I'm really not sure. Maybe it's just, it could easily just be like a drawing. Like, it could mean nothing. But I know there are 3 secret hidden pieces of treasure, and if you get all 3, you get an achievement. So of course I want that. Another plus with this game, if you weren't able to tell, is that it has full controller support. So that's always good with platformers. I have not tried it with the mouse and keyboard, but I assume it would not play terribly. I mean, it's not... the controls are not complicated, so... Whatever. Another gold, and that is World 3 in a nutshell. So, if you want, then in the next video, we will conquer World 2. And it'll be my first time seeing it. Unless, I mean, I might just go through and gold it all and then just run back through it on screen, so that you don't want to have to deal with me failing every single time. You just want to see it, you want to know what it's like. But this has been a first look at Spoiler Alert, which is on Steam right now. So check it out if you think it's worth it. So until next time, I'm out.